matter though, and over goes Campese for the Australian try. Well, as we know, the second half...
Brisbane with Meninga to Lewis, and then it's gone on to Miles, and the big international centre is in to score.
Just to get going, we've got Gary Spears back in the side, David Grant, Nigel Wilson, and you've got Dean Lance and Craig and Ashley Gilbert and Jay Hoffman that does their normal work, but I think you'll find a big game from David Grant today because he's been off the beer all week and he really wants this game, you know, so...
What's he, out of money or...?
No, not out of money, just a little bit. He knows that he's got to play a big game for Don and got to play a big game for all of the supporters. So I think you'll find him and Nigel Wilson and Gary Spears really taking it to him today.
Yeah, a lot of people...
Ball to be played. Robinson moves to dummy half. This is Robinson. Gets the pass back to Levy. On it goes to Howe. Howe straight through the gap. He's going for the line. Looks for support. There's a try coming up. It goes away to Gigg. And Ross Gigg is in. The ball to be played. Ball is played now. Hoffman. This is O'Sullivan. Puts in the kick. Underneath it is Levy. Rolling loose on the ground. Here's a try. A try to Henjack. Henjack is in. Ball to be played. Gilbert dummy half. Ashley Gilbert. Back it goes. Hoffman. Henjack. Raiders throwing it around. O'Sullivan. Here's a break by O'Sullivan. He'll score this time. O'Sullivan's in underneath the upright.
Here's Clements. Clements is going strongly, but he's pulled down. 2 metres out from the Parramatta line. Alexander pulled down by Edge. 4 tackles gone for the Penrith Panthers. Across and wide to Levy. Bullet-like pass defender. He's only going to pass it. Gigg. Long try.
The record Penrith crowd of 20,500 loved that, but they had to applaud this effort from Parramatta that sealed the match.
Outside is Growth. Muggleton. He'll find Growth. Now here's trouble. Alexander pursues. He passes to Ella. That's a great try.
Scampering run 5 minutes to the end of the Leichhardt Oval showdown led finally to a try by winger Steve Guerin. So exit the Tigers, their own, I think, worst enemies in 1984. Who took a hell of a long time to assert their authority over a weekend and at times...
That's inside Quirk. Jansen coming across to take him, but Solkowitz is there to make the score 9-all.
Mick Cronin with the kick that could win the grand final, attempting the conversion of the try, but he's missed it.
Gone inside, and there it is to Anderson, who's on his way to the line. He's going to score next to the posts.
Well, the movement started back here, and it was Gary Hughes who sent Brentnell through the gap, and then Brentnell did very well to get the pass away to Chris Mortimer. And what a good pass it was, Gary, from Chris back to Chris Anderson.
Tremendous pass. As you can see there, he's got 1 player down low and 2 players on either side of him, and great support play from Chris Anderson. He certainly had that happy knack of scoring tries when we most needed them.
Brendell's grubber kick is a long one that might find the line. Still rolling. It's a long kick. Marty Gers there. And a lovely tackle. Peter Mortimer followed the kick all the way down. And most of East players offside. They're still coming back onside.
Very slow to come back onside. Good work there by Peter Mortimer.
Tobin making a break. Good support. Johnny Lang, the hooker, gave it out. Kerry based it upfield. Can he wrong foot the defence out to David Michael? And again, Steve Mortimer. Harvey, Warneke. Quick passing, but mistake. Canterbury got it back. And I'd say that is the end of Eastern Suburbs in 1980. 7 minutes to go. And Canterbury looking for another try now. And there's Brendell through the gap. He's got his winger Guerin chasing it through. The kick has been high in the air. And Guerin is over. Unbelievable. What a magnificent try. They can't believe it.
What a way to finish the season.
Well, Gary, at that point, 13 points to 4, but what a try. People have described it as the greatest grand final try ever.
Yeah, I think it gave all of us a great thrill, David. As you said, 13-4 at that stage. We were feeling fairly confident that we were going to go on and win the game, but there was still plenty of time left for East to come back But that try was obviously the clincher, and to do it in such an exciting way, I think gave us all a great thrill.
One could almost call it the perfect 10 try.
Yeah, we certainly all gave Steve Gearin 10 out of 10, but there were guys inside.
And now it's switched to the hillside, and Farah, he's got a pass inside for Peter Mortimer to score. That looks so...
He can step off either foot. He stepped off very well off his left foot then, and he had no worries at all about beating the fullback. In fact, he could have made it a little bit safer and passed to his outside support. But he had all the confidence in the world. He would beat him.
He certainly is a confident player. He beat David Brooks very easily with a fen.
Well, there was a lot of class in this try. First of all, the Rogers pass. It was a second man play. He missed the feeder, shot it across to O'Connor. O'Connor beat the first defender off the left foot, stepped through another tackle, became one-on-one with the fullback, used his left foot step once again, and plants the ball down under the post for a tremendous St George try.
Given to Owens, he steps off his right foot, turns it back to Ryan. Ryan comes back to the Noble corner. It's with Bell. Bell looks around for support. He finds Marquito, and Marquito has scored. That's the equaliser.
Met the following week before a crowd of 22,000 at Belmore. It was a close and controversial affair.
Going to come good in the match. I don't think there's any value in leaving him there.
What a great run by Michael Potter. There's a chance here for Canterbury. They're leading the race. They must score. Terry Lamb.
Momentum for the run home. A determined showing against Manly was expected. They went even better. A convincing win.
O'Sullivan. Last one coming up for the Raiders. Can they keep the pressure on here? Gitto, a high one for someone. Backo is up there again. It's loose. It's a try to Corkery. Brosted coming through. So's Hegarty. Walker's got it.
The final score flattered Manly. They were allowed a consolation try in the dying minutes.
Just over 5 minutes left. They need to score twice, and soon. Very soon. Thompson. Now, where's the support? He's looking around for someone. Blake's got it. Now, Blake should score here. Walker coming across trying to cut him down, but Blake's in.
League has always been the lifeblood of the boys.
Anticipate the bomb from Baker, standing behind the ruck. And it's not a good pass to him. Dura, though, recovers in time to put it in the air. Johnson attacks the ball, takes it well, given protection by his teammates. Away goes little slippery Morris. Has he got the pace? I don't think they'll get him. Morris is going to run 70 metres. The cover's coming across. He's going for the corner, and he's in the score.
Invites Steve to play for Canterbury, and a sensational rugby league career is launched. It reads like this: 6 tests for Australia, in addition to representing New South Wales from 1977 to 1984, having played in 194 first-grade games, participating in 2 grand finals in 79.
Canterbury opened up a gaping chink in the Parramatta defence after just 12 minutes.
He's over. No, he's called it back. He's ruled a forward pass.
8 minutes later, it was Parramatta's turn for an incisive burst.
He gets it away to Cronin. Cronin away to Lydia. Potters across. Grace on his way. He's dropped it.
One of the rarest sights in rugby league, Eric Groth dropping a sitter with the line wide open. With 4 minutes to go, Parramatta were looking by far the stronger side.
Sterling to Cronin. Cronin is in for the first try of the grand final. Cronin is in to score in front of the MA Noble stand.
But Cronin failed with a kick. It was 4-0 at half-time. After 2 minutes of the second half, and with Ray Price on the ground injured, Mark Bugden took advantage of a gaping hole.
The right-hand side, they'll find that their only opposition there is...
Bugden will score. Bugden has gone from dummy half easily to score.
Chris Mortimer made no mistake with the conversion, 6-4 to the Bulldogs.
He's got it. Canterbury are in front. It's out to Sterling.
With Parramatta on the boil, Canterbury winger Steve O'Brien stood alone.
Cronin's into a gap. They're chasing Cronin. They found Lydiard in the centre of the park. He floats it back. It's intercepted by O'Brien. O'Brien for Canterbury takes it back. Just as the Eels look like they might have been sailing for the try line.
With less than 2 minutes to go, an easy penalty to Parramatta looked certain to force extra time.
There's his kick. He likes it. He's missed it. Cronin's missed it.